tend to get lost in all the details of these legislative changes. And justifiably so, we need to discuss those. But if we take a step back, this new two-part system, should there be a fundamental change in the way I look at my retirement savings?
It's actually a fundamental shift in retirement funds. And you're so right. It's so much more than just some technicalities changing. I actually think it's an opportunity to think about the part that the retirement fund plays in your life differently. The retirement fund used to be just this thing that helps you in retirement, i.e., the part in your future that you don't care about at the moment.
Right.
And now actually it has the ability to be a very real and present part of your day-to-day financial planning.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like previously I had a savings vehicle, and then I had my retirement vehicle in another hand, but now they're part of one product.
Yeah, and they certainly can be. I mean, so you've got different, like maybe tiers of savings, but think about one that any budgeting course will teach you in the first lesson is it's smart to have an emergency savings pot. But you need to set up your emergency savings pot from your post-tax income, and you need to save for it somewhere. You often maybe like in a bank account or somewhere that doesn't earn a lot of interest. Interest it does earn is taxed as well. What you can do now is put extra money into your retirement fund. You've got your savings component. As long as it's extra money you've put in, it's valid for you to think about that savings component as your emergency savings pot. So if the chips really are down, you can go and get that money anytime you need, once a year. Hopefully the chips don't go down for you more than once in a tax year.
Right.
But you can take that money out, rescue your financial situation, whatever it might be, a big hospital bill or something comes up. You get taxed at your income tax rate then. But the money that you put in was put in tax-free. It built up with investment returns that are tax-free, and it built up at really cost-effective rates because you're using your kind of cost-effective retirement vehicle to build it up.
So I should actually be contributing a bit more.
Yeah, you could justify contributing probably up to 50% more than you currently contribute.
Okay.
Think about this. If you're contributing 10% a year, and that's enough to get you to an okay retirement. In the future, you want to have it that a third of your contributions you could take out. If you contribute 15%, that's 50% more, 15%, a third of that is that extra 5% layer. So you're still left with that 10% that's guaranteed through to retirement. And then the little extra that you're saving, the 5%, is money that with a clean conscience you can take out if you really need it.
Right. And the fact that retirement fund savings have a limit in terms of its exposure to equity markets, Reg 28 limits, is that also a consideration?
I think it is a consideration, and your financial advisor, depending on your risk appetite, etc., might have something to say about that. Many people won't be investing more than 75% in risky assets, equities, etc. anyway.
Right.
So it's probably not a problem for most people. But if you are planning on, saving 100% in equities, then you'd need to do that outside of a retirement fund.